Many of you know that I've been a student at St. Mary's Seminary and Graduate School of Theology these past several years. In fact, I'm finishing my Master's of Theology program this December. In my scripture course this past Monday, we were studying St. Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, and it was chapter 7, verse 31, the very last line that jumped out at me. For the world in its present form is passing away. Surely I don't have to explain to you why that passage hit so close to home during these days. But as I've been reflecting on it this past week, I keep coming to a song that I've known and loved for a long time called Every Season by Nicole Nordeman. So today I went online to make sure that I could print out the piano music, and I did, and I learned it as best I could, so please be forgiving. And I'd like to share it with you today.
Trace the pattern stars, and early in July, a celebration for freedom that is ours. And I notice you in children's games, in those who watch them from the shade. Every drop of sun is full of fun and wonder. You are summer. And even when the trees have just surrendered to the harvest time, forfeiting their leaves in late September and sending us inside, still I notice you as change begins, and I am braced for colder winds. I will offer thanks for what has been and what's to come. You are autumn. Everything in time and under heaven finally falls asleep, wrapped in blankets white. All creation shivers underneath, and still I notice you when branches crack, and in my breath on frosted glass. Even now in death you open doors for life to enter. You are winter, and everything that's new has bravely surfaced, teaching us to breathe. And what was frozen through is newly purposed, turning all things green. So it is with you, and as you make me new with every season's change, and so it will be as you are recreating me. Summer, autumn, winter, spring.
So while the world in its present form is surely passing away, and while there's grief and uncertainty and anxiety and fear in that, there's also hope. Because if the world in its present form is passing away, then that means that a world that's yet to be written is taking its place. And there is great hope in that. There's great hope in this past week when my children and I were taking a walk through the neighborhood, and they were excitedly jumping up and down and waving to cars passing by, and almost every single car rolled down their window and smiled and waved hello, honked their horn, people driving by laughing. There was so much joy in that simple moment. For me, it's been relearning the rules of Foursquare for the first time, for jump roping, teddy bear, turn around the first time in some 30 years. There are simple moments of new life, of new hope, of a new world waiting to be written. Some people have shared pictures of the earth before all of the quarantines and after, and you notice very clearly the absence of smog and fog and air pollution. It's a powerful image. The thought that we are learning to breathe again, learning to take time out to call a neighbor, to reach out to those in need, to reconnect with family and friends that we've lost touch with, to share meals together, to connect on a deeper level. I don't know about you, but I find that incredibly hopeful and exciting in these times. And so in the midst of darkness, my challenge to you today is look for the light. Yes, change is hard, but this song, this great line, even now in death, you open doors for life to enter. We'd like to hear from you this week. What doors do you see opening to new life? What hope do you see around you, whether it's the daffodils blooming in the yards, or the sound of the children playing outside, or someone maybe who reached out to you in a time of uncertainty and fear? We'd love to hear from you. So send us an email. You can send it to me or any one of the staff members, or to our general info@churchofresurrection.org. You can post on Facebook. You can give us a call, 440-248-0980, and just share your thoughts and reflections with us. And as you do, I'll be compiling those and sharing them with everyone as well. Please know from all of us here at Resurrection that we continue to hold you in our prayer, and that we wish you and your homes peace and hope.